Y'all are gonna hear my anger. No, I'm gonna start crying. Down at the dust. It's right there in front of us. No one mourns the wicked. And if anybody says anything, ooh, this cornbread, I didn't make it. You guys, the way that I'm literally rushing, I look insane right now, but I completely forgot that I have a lash appointment today. Like, I have a lash appointment. Like, I need to leave the house in no more than 10 minutes. And I woke up today, I was so leisurely. Of course it's gonna get dark. I woke up so leisurely. I went to the gym. I was having like a leisurely morning routine. I thought the only thing truly on my agenda today was going to be me having to go to the grocery store to get groceries for Thanksgiving dinner. I got a whole lash appointment. What? I completely forgot. So now I'm like trying to plan it out in my head because I still have to go grocery shopping. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I have none of the groceries that I need to cook the things that I'm gonna cook. So I think on my way back home from the lash appointment, I gotta stop at a grocery store. See, like, it wasn't supposed to be this way. It wasn't supposed to be. I'm wearing the worst hairstyle for a lash appointment, so I'm gonna carry this with me because I'm gonna have to take this bun out because I'm like gonna be laying down. I have to take this bun out and probably just like wrap my hair. Ugh! This is gross. I've just thrown this on. I didn't even have time to make my grocery list, the grocery store, so I guess I'll do that on my hour-long train ride. I can't forget my headphones. These are literally the only headphones I have now that works. So sadly, I'm gonna have to carry this with me. I don't like carrying these with me when I'm not. Well, I guess I can just. Like, I have these wires, but I don't think these wires work. But I could test them out. But just in case, actually, should I just let me test it out now? Unlimited. Okay, these work. I'll take these. Period. Got my keys.
Step aside and let the passengers off the train first.
Oh my god. Oh freaking okay. The way that this day just zoomed. The sun is gonna set in 30 minutes. The day just zoomed. I got my lashes done, as you guys saw. I haven't gotten them done in so many months that like my eyes feel heavy. Like the world feels darker. Cause it's like I could see the little thing, but like here they are, flapping away. Let me show you guys what I got. I also need to breathe and decompress and drink some tea. I've been very much like go. The stores were packed with everybody shopping. Like it was a lot. But I decided instead of Trader Joe's to just do Whole Foods. I'm not gonna put these bags on the counter because I realized every time I do that, these bags are on the floor of the train. I should never do that again. Okay. Let's just see what I got. Lemons, apples. I got light brown sugar, cranberries. I got spearmint tea, a pomegranate. Oh my goodness, I am slightly stressed. I got chopped pecans, cornmeal. I got sunflower kernels. Why do I kind of want some of these right now? Let me snack on that. Okay, the cans. Pumpkin puree, slay. Whole kernel sweet corn, slay. I got, is this? Yeah. Organic tahini, goat cheese, bougie Parmesan cheese, I got all-purpose flour, butter, cream cheese, vegetable oil, oh, and honey. Okay, so this is everything that I have collected. It needs to like breathe. I thought I set the water to have some tea, but I guess it didn't set. I need to unpack. I need to unpack, breathe. Let's all breathe together. Okay, so Thanksgiving. She's tomorrow, right? She's tomorrow. My family said the timeline is technically supposed to be appetizers at 4, dinner at 8. Don't know if that's actually gonna happen because normally we're late, but moral of the story is I wanna get done cooking what I have to do pretty early. So the 3 things that I'm making and contributing to the Thanksgiving table: cornbread. I'm probably gonna do like a honey butter cornbread. That's why I got the cornmeal, the honey. This is whole kernel sweet corn. I wanted cream corn because this is in water. I wanted the one in like that creamy base, but they didn't have that at Whole Foods. I may tomorrow, if there's any grocery stores open, I may go check and see. I'm sure there will be grocery stores open because it's like some people like have last minute things they need. So I'm gonna go check and try to see if there's like cream corn instead of corn and water, but if not, then I have this to add like moisture to the honey butter cornbread, and then this is partly for that too. So that's one thing. I also got some dishes from my grandma's house, so the cornbread is gonna go in this dish. Okay, the next thing that I'm making, which is why I got the sunflower kernels, the apples, the pomegranate, the cranberries, which that's already doing a lot, the Parmesan cheese and the goat cheese, and the chopped pecan. This is way too much going on. But I'm making a Brussels sprout salad, and I saw like a bunch of different recipes. Like I was taking a bunch of different recipes from TikTok, and I couldn't necessarily decide which like toppings I wanted to do. Because some of them, like, you chop apples. I don't know. I think tomorrow I'll really decide like what I want to add, because I think these 3 are too much. Like if I add cranberries and pomegranate and apples, what is this, a fruit salad? Like it's doing a lot. So I think I have to pick. So we have that happening. I got the tahini to make a tahini dressing with some lemon, some honey, probably some oil. Damn, did I need Dijon mustard? I don't know. And then that's also what the cheeses are for. Goat cheese, because goat cheese goes so good with any like sweet and salt combo. It's so creamy. I love goat cheese. Truly, I love goat cheese. And then Parmesan as well, to like be like grated on top just a little bit, just a light amount. Okay, and then the final thing I'm making are pumpkin cream cheese cupcakes. So I got the 2 sticks of cream cheese, I got the flour, all of the baking materials I have, and then that's what the pumpkin puree is for. Yeah, I'm just gonna do pumpkin cream cheese cupcakes. So like the frosting is gonna be like a cream cheese, probably like brown sugar frosting on the top, but then I also kind of want it to be filled with cream cheese. So my aunt gave me some cupcake holders and then cupcake liners, and then I have my baking sheet. So that should pretty much be everything we need. Everything is good. So I'm gonna put this stuff away. I'm gonna make some tea. I'm gonna freaking decompress. I haven't eaten a full meal today, so maybe I should make a meal. I've decided I want pizza. Let's go get pizza. Down at the dust, if only because dust is what we come to. Life. Dancing through life. Down at the dust, if only because dust. Unadulterated loathing. We're gonna talk about Wicked, okay? If you have yet to see the movie, if you have yet to see Wicked Part 1 in theaters, this is your moment. Get up right now. Go book your ticket. I'm not joking. Go see it tonight. Go see it tomorrow. I'm literally not joking. You cannot be here and not go see the movie. Okay, like, yes, you can. Like, don't leave me. But, like, you get what I'm saying? Book your ticket right now. While you're listening to this conversation, go book it. Or if you don't want any spoilers, skip ahead, book your ticket, come back after you've seen the movie because this is an important conversation. And I need lots of discourse. Okay, so open your freaking ears. All the people that have seen the movie and also the people that have seen the actual musical on Broadway or have seen it. You know what I'm saying? Have seen the full thing in the theaters is the theaters, but like, you know what I'm talking about. On the stage theater. That type vibe. Like I said, you can skip ahead, but honestly, I also don't want any spoilers for part 2. I'm gonna let you guys know, I have never in my lifetime seen the Wicked musical. Never in my lifetime. I've lived in New York City my entire existence, and when I was growing up, they would always have the commercials for Wicked, and it would always be like, and it's ingrained in my brain, and I've never had the inclination to go see it. Okay, pretty much everybody else in New York City has seen it. I've never seen it. I saw the trailer for this movie, and I was like, oh, this looks like a phenomenal film. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande even, Jonathan Bailey. There's so many points to hit. This should have been its own like little podcast episode. This honestly should have been its own thing, but I felt like that was a little too niche. Okay, so I've never seen the musical, right? So I was just going in for the vibes. I was just going in blind for the vibes. I don't know the lore. Like, I did not know the storyline of Wicked. All I knew was that it's the origin story of the Wicked Witch of the West. That's all I knew. That's all I was going in there with. And the way y'all were holding back. Okay, we're gonna go, and I'm not gonna take too long on this, but also it's my freaking channel. I can take as long as I want talking about Wicked, okay? You can skip ahead, like I said, if you want to, but this is serious conversation, okay? So I hope you don't skip. Get yourself a little drink, because I'm parched. Okay. I have to pull up. I've been listening to the soundtrack on repetition. Anytime I'm doing anything that requires music, the soundtrack is on. I was running on the treadmill today to Defying Gravity. I would have it, like, I want you to know that is the best thing I've ever run to in my entire existence. Okay, let's go over this. Wicked soundtrack. Where do we start? Let's start with, again, mentioning that I did not know any of the lore. So, like, just based on, like, cinema. Okay, just, like, cinema vibes. Beautiful. Stunning! It's such a stunning film. The colors, it's so vibrant, the sets, and the fact that they built these sets. The school was built, the train was built, the field that, like, we enter the movie in, like, they planted all of those flowers. Like, this Munchkin Land was built. Like, this was a production. And I mean, like, of course it was $100 million. That's how much it cost to make. But I saw every cent of those 100 million. Like, gorgeous. The costume design, gorgeous, stunning. Now, my other honorable mention, the background dancers. I don't think, like, people give the dancers enough. Like, I sat there at the end and I saw the little the list of like all the dancers, and they just had like slides after slides of like what's it called, acknowledgements for the dancers. I was like, ooh, like the way that the dancers would just, I love an ensemble. I love an ensemble. And the dancers pulled it together with their little 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I wanted to get up out of my seat and dance. I've just been dancing around the apartment. I've been two-stepping, sashaying, doing a little jazz. I want to go back to dance classes. I used to do dance classes, so I'm pulling out my little tap moments. Okay, so those are my initials, okay? I went in so blind. And I'm gonna see it again because my mom and my aunt have to see it. I'm forcing them. I'm dragging them by their ankles to see it. So I will be seeing it again, but that's probably like in another week. Maybe next weekend. Because not this weekend because it's Thanksgiving. But next weekend, maybe. I'm like feeding. I'm itching. Okay, so let's start. Should we start with like what my favorite songs are, or should we go in order? No one mourns the wicked. No one mourns the wicked. No one mourns the wicked. My neighbors are gonna file a complaint. They're gonna file a complaint. Oh, that's one of my top. And here's the thing. Like I said, I've never seen part 2. I don't know. Okay, so I do kind of know a little bit of what happens in part 2 because I kept seeing like slight spoilers for like major plot things that happen in part 2. And I was also just confused on the fact that like, wait, Dorothy is in part 2? And I was like, oh, like I thought the whole thing was a prequel. Didn't realize part 2 happens 2 years after, and that happens during the timeline of The Wizard of Oz. I said, oh, this is so tea. Y'all were holding back. So I did kind of look up a brief vibe of part 2 just because I'm like, the second movie comes out next year, next Thanksgiving. I can't wait. And I also probably will go see it on Broadway, but I also I don't know how soon that's gonna be. And like these ticket prices for the Broadway show are gonna go up so high. I'm like stressed. Okay. What was I talking about? No One Mourns the Wicked. It's my top 3 for part 1. Again, I'm gonna say part 1 because I haven't heard any of the songs from part 2. I don't know any of those. So I'm just going based on part 1. So part 1, No One Mourns the Wicked. Of course, Defying Gravity. But Dancing Through Life. Oh, an honorable mention. What is this feeling? Loathing, loathing, I've been loathing. I'm gonna get a headache. And if I'm gonna get a headache, then I know you guys are gonna get a headache. So let me calm down a little bit. No One Mourns the Wicked. Honestly, Dancing Through Life would be top for me. Well, no, Defying Gravity is obviously just like top. Dancing Through Life would be second for me if Nessa Rose and Box Section were not in that. Because Nessa Rose, you disgust me. Let's get into, I don't even know what to get into. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like this, like it just had so many layers. It has so many layers. I didn't know how political, how deep this musical was. Like, this is not just like you're walking and you go in and see it. No, like this is so deep. It like discusses like authoritarianism, fascism, race, performative activism, like all things were touched. Okay. I should have wrote down notes. Okay, let's start with, what really got me, the animals. That whole arc of the animals losing their speech. I was like, I hope y'all are seeing the parallels to our current existence. I was like, there is no better time for this movie to be top charting, like, than right now when our government is literally changing our education system and teachers are literally, qualified teachers with the actual education to teach are being removed from their positions and replaced with teachers that don't even know how to spell the word goat. Sorry? Like, that's happening. Like, that's real. Like, that exists. Like, that's occurring. So, like, the whole arc of the animals losing speech, the animals not being able to preach, Dr. Dillman's whole song. What's that song? Something Bad? Something Bad. Something Bad gave me chills. And then at the end when he goes, bad, that I was like, oof, like that was like a gunshot. I was like, no, like this is just so synonymous with so many things in our society. And then the scene where they pull Dr. Dillman by his antlers and they pull him out the room and then he's gone. He's no longer their teacher. And then they replace him with some guy. And then the guy is just like, this is the future. No more teaching history. We're teaching the future. And then he pulls out the caged animal. I was like, oh, this is so, like, I hope we're really opening our ears. I hope we're really opening our media literacy here, because they're telling us flat out. They're showing us flat out our current existence. Not even our future, our current existence. The cage, that was the burning of books. That was the burning of books. Pay attention. Pay attention. When Glinda said, oh, why do we need to talk so much about the past? Aren't we supposed to be learning history? And Dr. Dillman was like, oh, you cannot, if you don't, like the past. They're trying to erase the past. They're trying to erase the past. And the animals were the past. Oh, but then there's just so much for the animals, because when Oz said to Glinda, and he was like, we need to give the people a common enemy. We need to give them a common person to blame so that they can come together under me. I said, are y'all hearing this? Are y'all hearing this? And y'all want to question and be like, not everything's political. Babes, I promise you, every time you take a breath, it's freaking political. So anyways, I am so intrigued to see what happens in part 2 with the animals. I know it's going to rip me to shreds, because I'm just like, that whole notion, like, it was synonymous with so much. Like, it had so many parallels. It had parallels to the Black community. It had parallels to immigrants. It had parallels to just, like, education as a whole, literature. Oh, so many parallels there. Okay, so that's enough about the animals. What are we going to get into now? Okay, so we're jumping ahead to the thing that really messed with my brain, because again, I'm going in blind. I don't know necessarily what happens at the end of this film, other than this green woman is going to become the Wicked Witch of the West. Glinda, the depth that is Glinda. Oh my goodness. Every time I think of it, I'm just like, it just gets deeper and deeper. Like, Glinda is just, honestly, Glinda, I think, was my favorite character within the film, because she was just so, she's such a human character. Oh, and her flaws are just so apparent. Oh, she's so good. Glinda is like textbook self-centered, not even like narcissist, but like the whole world revolves around her. But it's because she has no self-confidence. It's because she has no self-love. She needs the validation and love for others to keep her world turning, because she does not love what's in herself. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that moment at the Oz Dust, where they're dancing together at the Oz Dust, and Jonathan Fierro comes up to Glinda and he's like, well, that's one thing. Like, she sure doesn't care what other people think. And Glinda was like, she does. She's just really good at pretending. And you see like the click in Glinda's eyes where she's like, you're just like me. Like, you're just like me. Like, you also care what everybody in existence thinks, except you hide it. And like, that's when they had their connecting moment. And I think it's like, I think Glinda's greatest envy for Elphaba is that. Like, I feel like we think it's the magic, we think it's the attention she gets from the wizard, from Professor Murble. No, I think Glinda is so envious of Elphaba's ability to pretend and like kind of like put up this like I don't care what other people think, because Glinda knows in her heart she does not know even where to start with that. She always cares what other people think. Everything is about what other people think. Okay, so taking that into account, so then following Glinda's journey, following the journey, and then defying gravity. The moment. There's so many moments. The first moment when they're like, I hope you're happy in the end. That, and when, was it Elphaba that says, I hope you will be happy? When they're both basically like, I hope you don't regret this decision. When they're like, they're going their separate ways. And it's like that hit deep, because we know one of them is really gonna regret their decision, and that's gonna be Glinda, but like she doesn't know it yet. And when Elphaba asks her to come with her, and then she kind of has that moment, and you could just kind of see like blank stare, and then she's just like, I can't. Like that moment hit me so hard, because it's like I saw it, and Ariana needs her flowers. Ariana freaking Grande needs her flowers. I had very low expectations for her. She ate with the freaking facial expressions, with her comedic timing, with the vocals, with everything. I believed every emotion that I felt on that screen. Oh my god, that her face when Alfie was like, come with me, and you could kind of just see the emotions turning. Like, she wants to go. She wants nothing more to go with her best friend and do that, but she's so afraid. Like, and she just sits in her fear, and she's not at the place where Alfie is, where she can conquer her fears and like venture off from the normal path, or like venture out of the box. She's not like at the place where she is bold enough to be an outcast. But Alfie's there. Alfie's there already, because Alfie's been an outcast her entire life. And Glinda kind of sees that. She sees what it's like to be an outcast through Alfie, and she's like, I'm too scared. I can't do that. Oh, that's so good. What a moment. What a moment for cinema. What a moment for character development. What a moment. And then I genuinely believe when she's like screaming at Alfie, she's like, I hope you're happy. She's talking to herself. That moment she has to be talking to herself, because she's like really questioning, will I be happy? Will I be happy, like sitting with this decision that I've made? Will I be happy? And we know she won't be happy. We know she won't be happy. Now that takes us back. That takes us back to no one mourns the wicked. Boom, boom, boom. That takes us back. Because, this is why I'm so excited to see it again. Because when you get to the end of part 1, no one mourns the wicked automatically has a completely different meaning. Because you think that she's singing No One Mourns the Wicked about Alfie, but she's singing it about herself. Oh my goodness. She's singing it about this. Every one of her lyrics, it's about herself. And you could kind of see it when, when is it? And I kind of like saw it in her face. And I remember that moment when her face like drops, because she's singing like, be glad, be grateful, you know who, da 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 da. And then the guy's like, he goes straight into no one mourns the wicked. Her face drops. And every time, if you pay attention, every time she's singing and No One Mourns the Wicked, it's never like in a vilifying or like villainizing way towards Alfie or towards the wicked. She's always like, the wicked dies alone, the wicked's life is lonely. It's always very empathetic. And it's always very like much, like all the words she's saying is posing the life of someone wicked as lonely and sad. She's never like, the wicked are evil, the wicked are this. She's always like, the wicked's life is lonely, the wicked die alone, she died alone. Pay attention, pay attention. She's singing that particularly because she knows, she's singing about herself. She knows deep down that she is the wicked one. She's singing about herself. She's lonely. She's lost her best friend. In part 2, I did look up that part 2. She's lonely. Okay, she literally has no one because of the wicked decisions that she's made for her life based on her fears. So then she's singing about herself. Even taking after defying gravity and her not going with 𝐈𝐴, she feels wicked in that moment. Her singing "No One Mourns the Wicked," she's terrified. She's terrified because she knows now that she's gonna die alone. She's gonna die lonely. But then it also is kind of synonymous, like, of course, yes, she like feels so bad in her heart because Alfie was her best friend. She's singing about the death of her best friend too. And she is sad, like she died alone. But it's more so, it's like a click for her where it's like she's watching all these people celebrate the death of a wicked person. And she has to sit with the truth in her heart that she is the only wicked one there. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God. Like, I think about that every time I listen to the song. I've listened to that song so many freaking times because that people is artistry. That artistry. I need a new battery. Is that enough about Glinda? I think that was it on Glinda. Like, I'm so excited to see where it goes in part 2 with her because it could only go downhill, and I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be so good. Let's take a moment to mourn the fact that men get Jonathan Bailey and women don't. That aside, he devoured Dancing Through Life, Down at the Yard's Dust. Oh my goodness. The dance scene, everything about it. And he just has so much chemistry. He's just so, oh my God, like he just oozes chemistry. Jonathan freaking Bailey. 8. Okay? I mean, honestly, that's all I had to say on him. Zero Chiz, whatever. The Wizard and I. Okay, let's get into 𝐈𝐴. Let's get into the arc. Because I feel like part 1 of 𝐈𝐴's story is really a tale about learning to only rely on yourself and having that self-reliance. Because we take her first song, The Wizard and I, and then that little, oh my God, and I just love how it like carries to like everything. The little unlimited is a little dun, 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 together we are. Oh. So that little unlimited, that pops up in The Wizard and I. But of course, she's singing about the Wizard and I. She's like, the Wizard and I. So in that moment, her unlimited is synonymous with her and the Wizard being a team. That's what it is. So now, fast forward, we get to Defying Gravity. And that was like, Defying Gravity had quick life changes in it, okay? Because she sang that unlimited, Glinda we will be. Because after she's like, shoot, I know, like, I'm done with the Wizard. She's like, Glinda, you and I, we're the team. We could be unlimited. We could be unstoppable. Like, it's us. And then Glinda rejects that. So then in her final moment of unlimited, you see that last section of Defying Gravity, it's all about her. So if you dare to find me, look to the western sky. Like, that arc of her finding that, like, the only person that's gonna have her back in this world is herself. And, like, she's just, like, it's just her against the world. What a transformation. What a transformation. Can we also just talk about, now again, I have not seen the play, but I was saying that I'm kind of so glad that I saw the movie first because the cinematography really just, everything, that Defying Gravity moment where it goes, where like she realizes where Glinda puts the cape on her, and then it's like she turns, whoosh, the leaves lift, whoosh, and then she takes the broom, whoosh, and then it's like slow-mo, and then you hear the dun 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 dun. Oh, the way I got chills! Oh, I got so many chills. I was literally sitting, like, the last 10 minutes of the film, I just had a smile plastered to my face. I was just like, because it's like, how could you not, like, I had tears of joy, because it's like, you're just watching her come into her own, and it's also just so, like, ethereal. It's just so ethereal. Oh my God. And then the moment where she's finally, I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want. It's me. It's me. I just wish I could sing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then that moment that got me. When she jumps, okay, and she jumps and she's falling and she's falling and she's falling. She's trying to fly. And then she looks. And then in the mirror is her younger self. And then she reaches out. And then when she reaches out, instead of reaching the hand of her younger self, she catches the broom. It's just so marvelous. Okay? Now let's last and finally get into the themes. So we've already discussed the themes of burning books, replacing education, replacing teachers with the animals. Like, that's like a really big theme. Censorship. Let's get into propaganda. Oz is a walking definition of propaganda, okay? Like, Oz is the definition of, like, how you can just, like, spread information like wildfire, and if you're charismatic enough, if you're witty enough, and if you, like, are manipulative enough, people will follow along with whatever you say. Oz is literally, like, the definition of that. And I just think that that's so, and then also, I feel like the most blatant one is the transition from the natural world to the industrial world. I feel like I've always kind of remembered that from The Wizard of Oz even, because I knew that the Emerald City and Oz was very mechanical and like that aspect. And I think it like makes so much sense because the concept of talking animals feels so magical in an inexplicable type of way. But Oz's magic is all just like technology. So it's like, it makes sense that talking animals are like the antithesis of Oz's existence because it's like something he can never explain. It's something he can never tangibly do with technology, with science. The fact that he wants to build a road, like he's saying the quiet part out loud, like he wants to build a road, and he wants that road to lead directly to the city. Like, it's just, it's right there. It's right there in front of us. It's right there in front of us. The part in No One Mourns the Wicked when Glinda's like, well, is one born wicked or is wickedness thrust upon them? That's like the biggest reason I love villain origin stories, and I love stories like this where you get to see that nobody truly is born wicked. Nobody is born evil. Everybody is a product of their circumstances, and everybody is just reacting to the circumstances that life has given them. That's not to say that the bad things people do should be like forgiven or empathized with. No, it just goes to show like this is the human condition, and if you put people in these types of situations, people are going to choose how they react, and some people choose to react wickedly. And I think, but that's not even like because I also think that this is just such a good female rage film, because I think at the end of Defying Gravity, like Alphaba is finally just like, I'm sitting in my rage and you're not gonna let me, like, you're not gonna make me like squander my rage. It's the epitome of female rage. Like, she's just been shot down by her father, shot down by her sister, shot down by society, bullied. Finally, she's like, I'm angry, and y'all are gonna hear my anger. Ooh. I think those are all my thoughts. Like, I just had I'm on TikTok now. My TikTok is all just like wicked stuff, and I'm just like seeing all the thoughts, and I'm just like, I need to immediately see this again. Like, immediately, I need to see this again. Immediately. But the fact that people on TikTok are like, you know, like, when's a good time to go to the bathroom? And people are like, during something bad. which is like the song that Dr. Dillerman sings about the fact that animals are losing their like ability to speak. What? Are we crazy? That's one of the most important pivotal moments of the film. You're missing the political messagery. You're missing the political messagery. Are you hearing him? Animals are losing the ability to speak. Someone's taking the ability to speak away from animals. Wow. And then this one is going to be so niche, but that moment when Dr. Dillerman turns around, when when the monkeys have already like been turned into winged monkeys, they have their wings. And then Dr. Dillerman goes to them and he's like, if you want to protect your families, you will say a line to ours. And then she turns and she goes, boom, boom, boom. Oh my, like I don't even know, like this is such a good film, like it was such a good film. Oh, it deserves all the Oscars. Give it all the Oscars. Give it to him. Hand him out. Just toss him out. So if you dare defy me. Is that the lyrics? Is it so if you care to find me, or is it so if you dare to find me? So if you care to find me. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. Oh, I wish it was already on streaming. Like I would just have it on. Anyway, so that's all I had to say. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Happy Thanksgiving! Woo! Woo! It is a gloomy, rainy, cloudy, gross day. Let me show you. Look at the rain. Look at the rain just falling. Anywho, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Good morning. It's currently 10 a.m. I wanted to wake up at 6 and do my biggest today, but I woke up at 7. And it's okay. I went to the gym. My ankles hurt from running. I just went to the store because I had to pick up eggs. Didn't realize yesterday that I only have like 4 eggs. And like literally everything I'm cooking needs eggs. So need to get some more eggs. Also some vanilla extract. I did not know that vanilla extract that like you buy from like this specific brand, which is like always the specific brand that I use, that it's imitation. Because I was in the grocery store and I looked at the other vanilla extracts and they were like $25. I said, wait, this is insane. Like what's happening? Are you Erewhon? And then I realized this whole time I've been having imitation vanilla. And I'm like, I'm not switching up now. Hello? Don't piss me off. Same way this Bruce is pissing me off. Whatever. So, plan of action. We've got a lot of stuff. Well, not even that much stuff to do, but it's just like a lot compared to me. Like, I'm not even doing the biggest. Like, my aunt's cooking a whole turkey. My uncle's cooking a whole ham. My mom's cooking mac and cheese. Like, all I'm doing is my cornbread, my cupcakes, and my low Brussels sprout salad. So, it's nothing too insane. But I did make my agenda. I did make my agenda for today on my little structured app, just to keep me consistent, keep me going, because I also do have an assignment. I have a group project due on Sunday. So today I know it's just gonna be insanity, and I want to like block out at least 2 hours for doing my homework, because I also have like a script due on Monday. So I do want to make time for like homework today as well. I want to start by baking my cupcakes. That way they could just sit and rest and cool down for like a long periodically time, and then the last thing I'm gonna do before I leave the house is ice them. Like that's gonna be the final step. So I'm gonna make the icing like last and all of that stuff. Well, and then I'm gonna feed myself. I am a little bit hungry right now, but I'll have some green tea. And then I have 2 hours, a 2-hour block of homework. At 2:30, I gotta start the Brussels sprout salad, chopping everything, putting everything together. And then 3:30, I'll do the cornbread, because I feel like the cornbread is going to be the fastest thing. It does still need to bake, but I'm like mixing it up and stuff like that. It's gonna be so fast. And then ice the cupcakes and then I leave. So that's the agenda. But before we start any of that, I kind of tried to tidy up the kitchen just to make everything easy for me. I washed all the pots and pans, and then these pans, it does look like complete chaos, but first thing I need to do is empty out the dishwasher so that I have all clean dishes at my disposal. Let's get to it. I want some music. Should I put on some jazz? Maybe I'll put on some jazz. I've already listened to the entire 𝐻𝐻𝐻 album already this morning because I listened to it on the treadmill. So I'm like, maybe we'll take a break from 𝐻𝐻𝐻 and maybe we'll listen to like some jazz. Or an audiobook.
Homemade chicken noodle soup. When I was so sick, she glares at me without heat. The corners of her mouth fighting a grin. Oh yeah, sure.
Up this random recipe. I'm gonna try to save it so that I can link it down below. But honestly guys, like sometimes like I read a recipe and then I'll read a bunch of different recipes and I'm really just combining a bunch of different recipes and then crossing my fingers. But I feel like this one seems good and I'll probably follow this one because this one has the pumpkin cupcake with the cream cheese filling inside and then the cream cheese frosting on top, you know? So I think we'll go with this one. The gag is, this one is telling me that I need to, this recipe wants me to fill the cupcakes with the cream cheese filling like while baking them, whereas the other ones I saw, they filled the cream cheese cupcakes like after they were done baking, then they scooped out like a little hole in the top and then filled them. Like filled it like that. I don't know which one is gonna be better. Like, I don't know which one, like, tastes better. But either way, let me pull out a stick of cream cheese. Because I'm like, well, this needs to freaking soften. Because it's just cream cheese, sugar, and then a little bit of pumpkin pie spice is the filling. Oh, it's pretty soft, not gonna lie. I also don't have a mixer. I will be mixing everything by hand. So this will be coming off because I'm about to work up a sweat, but hopefully we'll get a little bit of arm strength. This is the only time I get arm strength is when I bake because I don't have a mixer. I don't. Let me call my aunt because she's the baking connoisseur and I'm gonna ask her which one she thinks is better. Which would you advise? Like, I've been looking at different recipes for the cupcakes and I wanted to fill it with a cream cheese filling, but some of them are like doing it after you bake it and then like they like cut a little hole in the cupcake and then they fill it afterwards, but then some are like filling it when it's going into bake. Which do you think is best?
I did mine. I baked my cream cheese filling.
Okay.
Cream cheese filling has egg in it, right?
This recipe it's just cream cheese, sugar, and then pumpkin pie spice.
Oh, okay. I would still
bake it.
First.
Okay.
Yeah.
She said to do that, I should do it first and then let it chill and then put it into the cupcakes. That way it holds its shape. Like the cream cheese, like it doesn't spill everywhere. And I'm like, period. See? I know this vlog is going up after Thanksgiving. If you're in America, because sometimes I forget that this is really just an American thing. What'd you have for Thanksgiving? What was your favorite item on the table? I know everybody's been talking about this like Teeny's mac and cheese. I don't know. My mom normally always makes the mac and cheese, so that's what I'm anticipating. Honestly, the Teeny's mac and cheese does look really freaking good. My favorite combination, comment down below, what's your favorite combination on your Thanksgiving plate? My favorite combination is a forkful of yam and then a forkful of mac and cheese. I wait all year round for that. Oh my God, so good. That sweet and that salt and the cheesy and the sweet and the caramelized and the cheese. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, so good. But yeah, my family makes like a menu. Like we have like a menu set up. So I think we have like turkey, ham, lamb, mac and cheese, cornbread that I'm making, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts that I'm making. What are our other sides? Green bean casserole. I know there's a lot of discourse about green bean casseroles. I personally love green bean casseroles because I love green beans so much. I love green beans so much. How am I gonna whisk this, y'all? Like, it needs to soften more because there's no way. There's just no way. So I'm gonna try to let that soften. Maybe I'll turn the oven on and keep it by the oven and try to let it soften there. For desserts, we're having pumpkin pie, apple pie, the cupcakes, brownies, I believe ice cream. It's a lot going on. My family does not know how to do things mediocre. My family does not know how to do things in minimal. We are a very maximalist family.
Panicked and let my demons chase me from this place I love so much. A tiny smile crooks the corner of my mouth and I take one step. And then
cupcakes are in their vibe. How long do I bake this for? I'm like so nervous. I'm nervous because I'm like, I don't want, if just 1% hates it, I'm throwing away the whole thing. Like throwing it all away. How long do I bake this for? Tell me. Okay. Completely covered filling. Okay, so I used my, oh my gosh, it's spilling out the back. I think I was supposed to like tie a knot. I've never used the piping bag before. But this is my first time using it. And okay, it's making a mess. So I'm just gonna lay that down. I put the filling inside and then I covered it with some more of the pumpkin filling. So we'll see how this comes out. I don't know. Should I be extra? Should I spring a little bit more pumpkin spice on top? Oh my god, it's already about to be like 1 o'clock, y'all. Okay. Okay. Popping her in the oven for 18 minutes.
in the foyer, when he pulls open one of the wide French doors, her eyes alert and trained on my front porch. On Josiah, her expression brightens with a smile.
I need to go get powdered sugar. I didn't know that you needed powdered sugar for frosting to like make it smooth, I guess. So I have to go run and get some powdered sugar. Because I looked up like different, like I'm like, can I use granulated sugar? And they were like, yeah, but like you have to do this, 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 and this, and this, and this. I'm like, no, 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 no. Take me to the powdered sugar. So I'm gonna go get the powdered sugar real quick, even though I think I have to wait because the cupcakes only have 5 minutes left. That cooked so fast. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. No. I'm gonna start crying. This is too stressful. This is actually too much anxiety. I can't. I actually am unwell. Don't know what's happening, but I am unwell. Update, cupcakes are out of the oven. They smell great. I didn't have a wire whack. Okay. I didn't have a wire rack. Girl, what's happening? I didn't have a wire rack to put them on to kind of cool down. So I just put them on this little plate thing, and then I'm gonna let them cool. And then I'm gonna go get some powdered sugar, make the frosting, let the frosting chill a little bit, and then frost them. And it's literally like, I don't know what I thought I was doing with this little to-do list time blocking schedule. Babes, it's literally, I haven't even eaten breakfast, and I don't want to eat breakfast until I finish at least making the frosting for the cupcake. Y'all, I don't know, y'all. Okay, I got the powdered sugar. My stomach. Maybe I need just like, do I have grapes? Do I have anything to snack on? Please, I can't. Water? No, let me take some vitamins. That'll be my meal. Some vitamins. Just something to chew. 1, 2. And it's making it worse that it smells so good in here because of the cupcakes. That's not helping. Is this cream cheese freaking warmed? It's like, okay. My biggest fear is that my family are harsh critics when it comes to food. They will tell you straight up, this tastes terrible. Don't ever do this again. And I don't know. Like I truly just then will never do it again. I think I want to make this brown buttered frosting. But I'm like, do I? Because that requires so much more work. I gotta brown the butter. But I think that just sounded so good. Hello, can you skip ahead?
And 4 cups total of powdered sugar, and it will look like this. And I dusted the top.
We're fine. I'm fine. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. I feel like this was the hardest part. You guys can't even freaking see me. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh. But once these cupcakes are done, I feel like the cornbread is gonna be real easy. And so will the Brussels sprout salad. The Brussels sprout salad is gonna be a lot of chopping. Where are my house slippers? Where is my super suit? 1 stick. How much did she say? She said 1 stick and 1 tablespoon. That's a lot of freaking frosting. But hey, I'm at the point where I'd rather make extra than not have enough. No one mourns the wicked. No one mourns the wicked. I'm really just gonna have to stir this around for a little bit. I'm gonna put back on my audiobook because it's actually really good. I'm listening to Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan because that's our book club book for this month. And literally our meeting is on Saturday and today's Thursday. And like, I just knew, I was like, it's not gonna get done if I have to like read this book physically. The only way I'll probably get this done is like while I'm multitasking all the other stuff I have to do, I'm like listening to the book. And it's real good. Kennedy Ryan, I just love her writing style. It's just so lyrical, but it's not like extra fluff. Like I feel like every word on the page has a reason for being there, and I enjoy that. And she makes even like moments where there's no dialogue entertaining. Because normally like if there's not that much dialogue happening and it's a lot of exposition, I get so bored. But with her stuff, I don't really feel that. So, no one mourns the wicked. A moment to praise Trader Joe's. I did not realize I had this in the freezer, and this is about to save my existence. Because I didn't want to like have to full-blown cook something. Like I have my bagel, I can make a bacon, egg, and cheese, but I don't, the concept of cooking something else. So I'm gonna warm these up. These are at least gonna tide me over for now. And then I'll probably have a more hearty breakfast, maybe at like 3-ish. Okay, so here's the thing. here's the thing. My family said appetizers. Wait, how do I do this again? Before I mess it up. Cover with plastic wrap. Heat on high for 3 minutes until hot. Let me add a little bit of water. These pork shumais from Trader Joe's, so freaking buzz. I really do like these. I like them more than the 𝐿𝐤𝐲𝐻s because, I don't know, the 𝐿𝐤𝐲𝐻s just, they don't taste good to me. My family said dinner starts at 4. Oh no, not dinner starts at 4. Appetizers at 4, dinner at like 8. And I'm like, like I understand the dinner at 8 part, but the appetizer at 4, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I eat breakfast at like 3:30ish, if I eat breakfast before I leave, I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like it'll be another 4 hours until we actually have Thanksgiving dinner, give or take. And really, honestly, give, because we normally run late. So I don't want to be sat there, my stomach grumbling while I'm waiting for the Thanksgiving meal, while I'm smelling the aromas of beautiful Thanksgiving meal. Like, I want to be content and like okay while I'm sitting there, and then when it's time for the Thanksgiving meal to come out, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. The brown butter is in the fridge, by the way, so I'm gonna eat this, take a break, sit. My back hurts. I don't know how the women in my family do this. I know how they just stand at the counter all day and just cook.
Last year for Christmas, I asked my mom who chose them because they bear the mark of the practical luxury. She's good.
Cupcakes and realize I don't know how to ice cupcakes. I'm so tired, like I've done nothing and I'm so tired. I just want to take a nap. I just want to go to sleep. The most stunning thing, and like the perfectionist in me is like, but like we just have to make do. I'm trying to like make it look a little bit like pretty and artistic. I really underestimated how hard icing the cupcake would be. Like not even like I did all the right steps. Like the cupcakes were cool and everything, nothing's melting, but I just forgot that I needed artistic talent to be able to complete this, and that is something I lack. I truly do lack that. But I think to distract from the moderately ugliness, let me show you guys. My hands are so sticky, but still. Okay, so here is how they look. Slightly deformed, slightly a lot of things going on. I'm also so worried that these cupcakes are gonna be too sweet, because the fact that the cream cheese filling inside has sugar and then the frosting has sugar, I'm scared. But what I'm gonna do to make the cupcakes look a little prettier is I'm gonna add some cinnamon. Okay, where is it? I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon atop. Like very light-handed. Okay, period. I feel like that makes it look a little better. Like it distracts from the terrible frosting job that I've just done. Let me take you off of the tripod. Right? Doesn't that help distract? Gorgeous. I think now that that's a little bit, maybe she's not gorgeous for sure. She's definitely not a Bella Hadid, but she's average. She's average for sure. I don't think she's below average, but she's definitely not above it. No. I want to cry. All right, y'all. I took a break. It's 4 o'clock. Appetizer's supposed to be ready at 4 o'clock. I mean, I'm not bringing an appetizer, but like my to-do list said I was supposed to be done by 4:30. No, by 5:30 it said. We're gonna start the cornbread, and I feel like the cornbread is gonna be fast. Like I just feel in my bones that the cornbread is gonna be fast. Where's my tripod? I said that I cannot wait to be a housewife. I have said that before, and truly, it was one of my goals. Like, it was one of the things that I would look forward to. My husband would come home, dinner would be prepared, the kids would be doing homework. Like, that's what I saw in my future. That's what I saw for my future. But damn, give it up to the housewives, everybody. Like I went into this thinking it would be a 1-2 easy lifestyle. No, I'm drained just from cooking cupcakes. And I got 2 other things to cook. I didn't even cook the real meal. I didn't even cook the turkey. What's my husband's gonna be getting? He gonna be getting Chinese food takeout, and he's gonna be getting some Chipotle. Like, and it's gonna be warmed up because I'm tired. Like, I need to put in more work. I'm using Tony Chapman's recipe. Tony Chapman, her recipe. She put all of the. I'm so tired. But I need to know what temperature I put my oven at, Tony. I understand all of this, but I need to know what temperature I put my oven at. Shoot, that's what I forgot to get. Cow's milk. I forgot cow's milk. How do we think coconut milk is going to impact this? Because I don't want to leave my house. I'm sick and tired. What do we think? Oh, it's not even coconut. It's almond milk. What do we think? I don't even know if there's 2 cups in here. Do we think that is fine? Oh my God, I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. How did I forget the cow's milk? I know how I forgot it. I didn't put it on my list. And if anybody says anything, ooh, this cornbread, I didn't make it. It wasn't me. I didn't make it. I don't know who made that. Yeah, ooh, what's up with that cornbread? Who made that? Who made the cornbread? Was it me? Moving on. I was supposed to get creamed corn. No, guys, we may have to go. We may have to leave the house one more time. I remember why I went to the specific grocery store that I went to when I had to get the sugar. I went to that specific grocery store because I was like, I also need creamed corn. I forgot.
This is my really well.
I gotta go. I gotta get the cow's milk, and I gotta get creamed corn. Okay, I got cow titty milk, gross, cream corn, period. Y'all, the fact is, I haven't even done my makeup. I haven't even picked out my Thanksgiving outfit. Like, normally I would be spending the whole day picking out my Thanksgiving outfit, preparing the Thanksgiving outfit. Don't get me started.
Recipe that no one asked.
I am begging you to not settle for box and 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
You see how it's now dark? Yeah. It's 4:28. My phone's on 10%. Okay. Now I just need to clear this up and then work on my Brussels sprouts, which hopefully should not be fine. I don't think that requires any real cooking, right? I think. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing, guys. We got this. We got this.
There's been some confusion for you, see my clothing, unadulterated clothing.
Wow, I have 9 minutes left of footage. So So as you can see, I had to run and do my makeup while, okay, so the cornbread's out of the oven. Brussels sprouts also out of the oven. I didn't show you guys any of that because I was really like going back and forth because it's about to be 6 o'clock. I told my brother to come pick me up at 6 o'clock to take me to grandma's house. So yeah, looks so freaking good. Like, I had a little taste of the Brussels sprouts, and listen, I know people don't like Brussels sprouts, but these Brussels sprouts hit. Like, okay, so what I did, because I kind of followed recipes, but I kind of didn't because I was kind of out of time. So I decided to bake the Brussels sprouts, but before I baked them, I kind of like drenched them in the same type of honey butter that I used on my cornbread. So I drenched them in that, kind of like mixed that around, and then put them on the baking sheet, seasoned them, and then put them in the oven. They were in there till like 20 minutes. I don't know. Just, I put them in there until they cooked through. And then, excuse me. And then I roasted walnuts and pumpkin seeds, or what kind of sunflower seeds. Walnuts and sunflower seeds. I roasted them just on the skillet with some butter. And now I'm adding pomegranate. I'm gonna add a little bit of cranberries, not too much. I'm not gonna do the apples. That's gonna be way too much going on, but I'll do a little bit of the cranberries. Hopefully it's not too much. Now I'm gonna add some goat cheese, and then I'm gonna take with me tahini, lemon, the Parmesan cheese, and then those are things I'm just gonna add on top at my grandma's house. I'm gonna keep the dressing on the side, honestly, because I feel like it would be really good without the dressing, but I'm still gonna make the dressing. So I'll just take that with me to kind of just make that. The dressing will be really easy. It's just tahini, lemon, honey, and a little bit of oil. I'll probably carry some extra goat cheese just in case, but I'll start with just this. This feels good. Okay, now I've gotta clean this all up because I've only got 15 minutes till my brother comes. And then, oh shoot, I got pomegranate on the floor. I gotta clean. And then we're gonna go. Okay, focus. My brother's downstairs. He's gonna start yelling at me if I don't come down. So the fit is not even fitting. I just put on jeans and then this like long sleeve kind of boat neck. It looks mock neck right now because of my jacket, but it's really boat neck. Just put that on. I put on my UGG slippers because I'm going to my grandma's house, and then I just put this on because again, I'm going to my grandma's house. So I also pack my bag. I don't know why I always pack a bag. Why is it doing that? Why is my camera doing that? Here is my cornbread. Here are the ingredients for my dressing, cupcakes, and then salad. Don't know how I'm bringing this to the car, but I need to figure that out. So I'm gonna put you guys away, and then I'll see you at my grandma's. Yes. Yeah, I got a case. Oh, you walked away. Yeah. Hey guys, let me show you the setup. Okay, we got the decor, give, thanks, period. Okay, so we got brownies, pumpkin pie, my cupcakes, apple pie, cassava pone. I don't know what that is, but they look like cookies. Now, main table. We haven't uncovered everything. We've got ham, cornbread, mashed potatoes, period. We've got mac and cheese. Why is it so blurry? Mac and cheese. What is this? I think that's chicken. Cranberry sauce. Lamb. Green bean casserole. Veggies. Stuffing. Rice. My Brussels sprout salad. I don't think you guys got to see it, but here it is. Okay. That's all that's on the table, but I think there's supposed to be more food. Oh, the turkey. The turkey. I'll give you a behind the scenes. Okay, they don't want me to give you a behind the scenes. Never mind, guys. I'll come back to you when the turkey's on the table. Okay, the turkey's out now. Okay, take the cover. Here's the full array, guys. The full array. This one's stunning. Stunning. Let's take that. Wow. 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 What a spread. What a spread.
Yeah, we always spoon for the man. You need to help yourself. I was trying to see the table though, to know. Okay, I did.
Dangerous. I don't know why I'm deciding to do my lip liner in the viewfinder. It's like 12 o'clock. I slept in. Not too crazy. Like I slept in until 9:40 because I got home at like 1:30, went to bed at 2 o'clock. I did not leave my grandma's house until 1:30. Yeah. We were just, yeah. So there's that. So I woke up today at 9:40. I planned to wake up at 9. What time did I plan? Regardless of the situation, I just needed to wake up before 10 because today is Black Friday and I thought I wanted to get hair on a Black Friday sale. I wanted to get hair from 𝐷_Hair Boutique. I don't know if you guys know 𝐷_Hair Boutique. I think that's where I got my curly bundles. Not the last time I got curly bundles, but the first time I got curly bundles. Those were from 𝐷_Hair Boutique. Because they have a salon in Brooklyn, or not a salon, they have a place in Brooklyn, so I went to pick them up. But they were having their Black Friday sale, and I thought that I wanted hair from them for the Black Friday sale because I am getting my hair done, like, honestly, next week, guys. Then I was trying to compare prices because y'all know hair is not cheap. And there's something about, like, I could drop a bag on, like, a coat. I could drop a bag on some shoes. I could drop a bag on accessories, clothes. But something about just dropping a bag on bundles is so terrifying to me. So terrifying. Especially when I haven't tried the bundles before. And I'm like, I don't want these to suck. I do not want these to suck. So I was going to do 𝐷_Hair Boutique. But then the place that I'm actually going to, like the salon that I'm going to get my hair done, they have a Black Friday sale. Theirs was 40% off today. And then if I came to my appointment with their bundles, they're giving me 20% off my service, like my sew and install service. So I said, sorry 𝐷_Hair Boutique, but I'm trying to save money. Okay, because that just saved me like hundreds of dollars. So I woke up, that was the first thing I did. I just sat down, ordered my bundles. $310 gone, but I got my bundles and I'm excited for my hair. That's probably going to be in the next upcoming vlog, I believe. I don't even know. But that's what I've been doing. And then I've kind of been perusing other Black Friday stuff. My mom texted me today. She said, what do you want for Christmas? I said, ooh, I really need to figure that out. I need to figure that out because, like, I don't know. So I need to peruse Black Friday. I need to see if I want to get anything today. If anything is worth getting today. Like, if anything is really sitting good in its sale level. But all in all, I want today to be like relaxing because I was tired, like truly and honestly. Like I kept saying to my mom, I said to my aunt, I said to all the women in my family, I don't know how y'all do this. Like I give you guys so much more props. Like I already gave them props, but like my back was hurting, my feet were hurting. All I wanted to do after I ate my plate was sleep. That's it. And that's normally what my aunt does. She eats her plate, she sleeps. Everybody just wants to sleep. So really have to give credit where credit is due. So today's gonna be pretty chill. I'm going to get a matcha right now, and then I'm just gonna drink my matcha. I don't have to worry about cooking nothing. I got leftovers on leftovers on leftovers. A lot of people like my cupcakes, so my cupcakes were good. My cupcakes were, I'm not gonna toot my own horn and say a hit, but I didn't get many complaints about my cupcakes. Like, people said they like my cupcakes. The cornbread, I didn't get much commentary on my cornbread, but I think I asked my brother, he said, did my brother eat my cornbread? I don't know. My cornbread was like placed at the end of the table. So I think people forgot my cornbread existed because by the time we got to the end of the table, like the plates were filled. My family does this thing where we created a menu this year. We created a menu. We create a menu every year. But this year we were trying to be adamant, like, stick to the menu. Please don't bring extra food. There's just such an array. Like, there's just always such an array. And there's just always so much food that I'm, like, just overwhelmed. Sat there with my plate. I don't even have everything on my plate. My plate is overflowing. So, yeah. But I liked my cornbread. The cornbread, to me, I liked it. It was nice and moist with the cream corn. It was a little bit sweet. But honestly, in a contrast with everything else, like, you know, if you want the sweet and salt, I felt like it was good. And my Brussels sprout salad, my mom really liked my Brussels sprout salad. I knew my mom would like it because my mom likes those types of things the same way that I like them. My uncle did say that he liked it. But I don't know if he was just saying that just to say that. I loved the Brussels sprout salad. And I honestly am going to start making Brussels sprouts more often because that was so, it was just so good. And it's also going to be like, that's such a good summer salad too. So those are my reviews from the things that I brought in. So I have those leftovers. I do have to do some homework today, but I'm like gonna be chill with it. Like, I'm not gonna like time block anything today. Like, today's not a time blocking day. I'll let tomorrow, Saturday, be a time blocking day, and then Sunday as well. Today I'm just going with the flow. And oh, I don't need to get my journal because it's not like I'm showing you, but I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this woman. It literally just popped up. She was talking about journaling. And she was talking about how, like, every morning she journals her best case scenario for the day. Like, especially if it's something where, like, she's kind of dreading the day. Or, like, if there's something big that's happening that she's dreading. Like, let's say it's, like, a big assignment, a test, something due. And she just will journal out, like, the best case scenario of how the day will go. And I was like, wait. I kind of like that concept. Like, I feel like that's a good idea. So I started with today. I journaled out the best case scenario for today. And I came to the decision that the best case scenario for today would just be a relaxing day. But I feel like that's a good journaling method because, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you enter the day with, like, positivity and, like, low stress, because I feel like that will decrease stress levels if you're only thinking about, like, the best possible scenarios that could happen. I feel like, especially somebody with anxiety, I feel like that can help lower anxiety going into things. And oftentimes, like, my anxiety stalls me. So it, like, wastes time. Because, like, I'm so busy, like, being anxious and, like, stalling because I'm anxious. So I don't do the things in the proper timeline. Versus if I'm, like, if I've journaled out the best case scenario and I'm going based off of the best case scenario, I feel like it'll keep me motivated to keep moving throughout the day. So, I don't know, girl. We'll see. I gotta put on this lip liner. Should I just do it in here? I don't know. This bruise. Okay, so I figured out what it is probably from, even though I still don't even remember when it arrived on my face. Like, I really do not. But it came because I bite my lip. And I guess I've just been biting my lip more than usual. But I bite my lip, like, to the side. And that's how I know this is probably exactly what it's from. Because I don't bite my lip, like, straight down. I bite my lip, like, I twist my lip like that. So you see it? It's that tooth. It's the bruise of that tooth. Like, I bite my lip like that. So I must have bit it and I must have been, like, holding it down really hard, and then it caused the bruise. But it's so atrocious. It's so gross. So gross. Let me line my lips, please. Poor girl Linda's forced to reside with someone so disgusting inside. I did it. I feel like adding the gloss kind of helps to distract from the big bruise. Let me put on my scent real quick. We're going to do the French, I guess, Solar Fleur. Sometimes I just go with whatever I pick up randomly. Time is just flying by so freaking fast. So freaking fast. I feel like time is going to move slower once I'm finally done with school, because I feel like school really speeds up a timeline because I'm always thinking about, like, the next deadline. So it's like I'm always thinking, like, 2 weeks ahead, 1 week ahead. Like, I'm normally not, like, thinking in the present moment because I have to be thinking about, like, what assignments do I have due on Sunday. And I feel like that just, like, speeds up your life. So I'm excited for when I'm done with school, and then I don't have to think about, like, Like my whole life doesn't have to be dictated around deadlines due like at the end of the semester or deadlines due like Sunday at 11:59. We're back home. It's such a cozy day. I'm gonna look like I like it more that it's not raining today like it was yesterday, but it's still like kind of sunny, but then it's chilly, so all you want to do is sit inside and sit in your bed. I kind of just sat in the cafe sipping my matcha and going over what I wanted to put on my Christmas list. I used to go extremely ham for Christmas wish lists. Like I would take Christmas wish lists so seriously as a child, like whether I was like writing them up on paper, cutting out the images, and then once I got a computer, I was like doing my fullest big one. Like I was a list girly. But of course, now that I'm older, I'm still a list girly. I think I'm gonna be a list girly until for the rest of my life, because that's just like how I am. Like I would rather people get me something that I exactly like than try to guess. Because whenever people try to guess, and I did this one time for Christmas like a few years back where I basically said to my parents, I was like, listen man, like you see me every day. You guys don't know me well enough. That didn't go out. That didn't go too well. It didn't go too well. We had to do a lot of returning. So I just stick to the lists and I just tell people what I'm feeling, what I like. This time, maybe I want to do it on Canva. It's really, I think, only going to my mom, which is like a little bit daunting. But I do want to tell you guys like what's kind of on my list. The main thing that's on my list, I'm a little bit scared about this one because this one's like expensive. And I'm like, I don't know. But like, if I tell my mom today, because it's like on sale. But I'm thinking that I want the Shark Beauty Air Wrap. Let me show you guys. If you guys were in need of some Christmas gift ideas, I'll tell you what I'm asking for, even though Black Friday will be over by the time I post this. But I'm thinking I really want the Shark, hello, did I ask? I really want the Shark Beauty Air Wrap because I've seen the Dyson Air Wrap, and the Dyson Air Wrap is just too expensive for me. Especially like not knowing if I'm even gonna like the whole air wrap mechanism, which I think I really will. Like I love the way that blowouts look on the air wrap. But I'm like, if the Shark can do the same exact thing as the Dyson, and I think the Dyson is really just that expensive because it has so many other like mechanisms. Like it has so many other tools to it. But here's the thing, I really only want this thing because of the little barrel so that I could do the barrel curls. Maybe the barrel curls and then the blowout. So I like that this one's cheaper and that it has less mechanisms because I don't need all of those mechanisms. It's $2.29 on sale, which is still wildly freaking expensive. So I'm like, if I want this, like I really just gotta limit everything else that I'm asking for on my list. So that's like my big item that I'm kind of like asking for. And then the other things that I've thought of, I'm really like wanting some Rhode products. Rhode by Hailey Bieber, of course, just because I'm a very aesthetic girly and something about the packaging of the Rhode products just really does it for me. I also think that the products look like they will be good products in general. My mouth is like salivating. Let me take a breath. Like what's happening? I think I need to eat. The products look like they're good, of course. Like I'm not just asking for things because of the aesthetic of the packaging. But I am one of those people that really likes to take pictures of things and then just have it. And then it's just like, oh, like it's just like, I am a Pinterest girl through and through. My entire life, the goal of my life is for it to exist and look like a Pinterest board. And some may say that's terrible. That's you know, so like TikTok, so influenced. I don't care. I promise you, like, I wake up every day and I don't care. Pinterest is my favorite app. It's my favorite place. And it is that way because I save photos that I want to emulate. Like, it's like basically like me saving the life that I want to emulate. And I have so many photos of Rhode products saved. So what I really, really want from Rhode is the, where is it? Where is it? This is what I really want because I think, not only do I think that the packaging is just so cute, and I also really just want to try Rhode products, but I also think this would be really good for my skin. I would love to try the Rhode barrier set. They also have some like pretty good gift sets, which it's like, some of them are expensive. Like, they have the full skincare set, which comes with the cleanser, and then I think it also includes the barrier set. That one's like $1 something, but I don't need the cleanser because I already have my La Roche-Posay cleanser and then my oil cleanser that I like. It's more so the moisturizers that I feel like are interchangeable. I've really been wanting to try the glazing milk. So this one comes with the glazing milk. It comes with the peptide glazing fluid, and it comes with the barrier restore cream. And I just think like all of those would I can't speak. And I'm trying to slow down, but it's still not working. Maybe I need some more matcha. I feel like all of those will go good with like hydrating my skin. Let's see. Let's see, Miss Haley. Go ahead, Miss Haley. What else? So this set is $82. If you get everything individually, it's $90. So you're saving $8. You know. But yeah, so I am putting that, the Rhode barrier set. And then I do believe I want to put one of the Rhode blushes because I really want to try one of the Rhode blushes. They also have this fall duo little like combination going on. So it's like, it kind of saves money because you can get a blush and then you can get one of the lip peptides. Yeah, peptide lip tints, which I do also really like their peptide lip tints. The blush that I wanted is Toasted Teddy because I feel like that's just such a good winter color. I feel like it would look so good on my skin complexion. So if I ask for the fall duos, the Toasted Teddy blush comes with the espresso lip peptide. Let me see which that one looks like. Oh, which that actually is really cute. Especially I feel like, let me see. Do they have someone in my skin tone? Yeah. Oh, that's the Teddy blush. Ooh, that looks so good. I wish they had the espresso lip peptide kind of like swatched on somebody with my skin complexion so that I could see how it's gonna look, but maybe I'll go to the, but yeah, I think, so then for the two of them, it's $42. I think that that's so cute. I think I may want to do the combo instead because like otherwise I would have asked for just the Toasted Teddy. Like if I don't want the combo, then I would just want the Toasted Teddy blush because I am prioritizing the blush because I just really want to try the blush, but I also really want to try the lip peptide, but like a little bit less. But like I obviously still want to try both. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Peptide lip tint, espresso. That's that me espresso. Okay, here we have it swatched on different skin complexions. I like espresso. I think that's good. So I have that. So I have two things from Rhode. What else? Let me peruse a little bit more of Rhode and just see. They don't really have too many products still because like they're still new, but is there a way I could just see all your products? Hello? They have the travel set of like the skincare stuff for $84, which I feel like also is a good deal. This is the thing that was $109, the Rhode kit, which comes with the cleanser and then all items in the barrier set. But then it also comes with like that little bag, which honestly that bag is pretty cute, but I don't need that bag. Actually, that bag would be cute for like travel, carrying my skincare. Do they sell that bag separately? I don't think they sell it separately. They don't. Okay, so I have that. So that's like 3 things. And then the final things. And then I think that's really about it. But I'll peruse my Pinterest just to make sure. But the final things is from Aritzia. And like as you can see right now, I'm wearing the Aritzia TNA socks. But every time I have to get TNA socks, I like dread it, but I look forward to it because they are really good quality socks. I really do enjoy the quality of the socks. They're just like obviously like not cheap socks, so like they do cost more money. And I feel like Christmas is the perfect time to ask for like things like underwear, bras, socks, like things that you hate spending money on because they just feel so tedious. Like I will wear these same pair of socks to the ground just because I would rather spend my money on like other stuff rather than socks, but I still really want the socks. I just like will never prioritize the socks. So I feel like socks is like a great thing to ask for. I probably have to decide which ones. Ooh, they have these. Ooh, these are so cute. Like a slouchy knitted sock, which is really nice. I think the ones I'm wearing right now are the best ever ankle sock. And I have those in white. But I'm like, light birch is also really nice. Or also heather gray. Or heather cloud white. So yeah, I'll probably decide which socks. And then I believe that's everything. But honestly, I'm gonna chill here for a little bit. I'm probably gonna chill until like, well, I'm gonna chill until 2. And then I'm gonna eat some leftovers. And then I'm going to start a little bit of some work. Oh my god, there's a fly in my window. But I'm gonna put back on my audiobook because I've been really, really, really enjoying it. It's been really good. And I do like the concept of listening to it in audiobook form because honestly, I think I need to get better at doing that more because it does, for some reason, like I always beat myself up where like I feel like it's not really reading, but I'm like, who cares? Like I'm still retaining the information of the book. So I don't need to like force myself into like holding my Kindle or like holding the book if I literally want to listen to a book while I scroll Pinterest. Who says that makes it like not reading? Who says?
Body and spirit, surrounded by friends. The best friends I've had, maybe ever. I bring a fork full of quiche to my mouth. Just as 𝐿𝐿𝐲 and Vashti come into sight, trailing behind Asia, corner of her mouth. It looked like someone just punched her. It looked good. A glance from the approaching couple to my friend. She lifts her brows and hands me a glass of rosé.
Y'all, literally 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. And I've been making my wish list. I haven't even finished it, but as you can see, the sun is pretty much setting and I have not eaten today. All I've had today is matcha. That's not good. I'm laughing, but that's not good. Don't do that. Don't do what I do. But sometimes when I get distracted and I don't remember, like, girl, you're supposed to get up to eat, I won't remember that I'm hungry until I stop doing what I'm doing and then I'm like, ugh, and then my stomach is like dying. So, leftovers. And I truly hate when I do this to myself because now I'm like, if I eat now, like when I eat now, then it's like, what, dinner at 10? I'll probably just eat like a little bit now and then still have dinner. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to put it down? Because the other gag is my grandmother's birthday is tomorrow. She's turning 98, okay? Clap it up for grandma. She might be watching this. Sometimes she watches my vlogs, but she also gets really confused on how to enter the application of YouTube and like how to like find my videos. So I don't know. She may see this like 5 months later. Either way, everybody wish my grandmother a happy 98th birthday. Are these all my leftovers? Yes. Okay. So let's decide what I want. But I brought that up to say my aunt that lives out of town is coming and she's cooking a seafood boil, which means, actually, I don't know if seafood boil will really be good for leftovers, but moral of the story is I'm getting some more good food tomorrow. And also there's way more leftovers at my grandma's house, so even if I eat out a bunch of this, I could still always go over there and get more stuff. We got a crazy spread going on right here, guys. A crazy spread. I think I want to save the ham for breakfast. want to save the ham for breakfast. Maybe I'll save the lamb for dinner. I think for lunch right now, I'll just do a little bowl like this to portion it out. And I'll do some baked chicken. I'll do baked chicken, period. I should have got gravy. I love gravy. I'll do some baked chicken. And then I'll definitely do some salad. I'll do some cornbread. This is really like my favorite part of Thanksgiving. My favorite part. And honestly, it feels so much better now that I live like on my own, because you see how I packed all of these? My mom brought the containers, but she was like, she brought containers specifically for me to take to my apartment. You know what I'm saying? But before I lived on my own, growing up, we would pack the containers and we would pack the leftovers and we would pack it collectively for the family. Now I don't know, this may sound like I'm a real selfish person, but one of the biggest anxieties that I had growing up was sharing food with my brother. And it was simply because my brother is a freaking gremlin and he eats like crazy. So Thanksgiving, the leftovers was not like a calming, pleasant moment, because I knew that the container would be like a shared container and we both would be having to go out, and I would have to trust that he would portion out a regular human amount of food to still leave me back the amount that I desire. And so it was always like a fight. It was always like a test. Like I would be running to make sure I get the Thanksgiving leftovers first, to make sure I get the portion size that I want. And it would always just be a battle. Even beyond Thanksgiving, like if there was like dinner, I would be running to make sure. Or like I would take the leftovers from the box, put some in my own box, like put my portion size in my own box, and then hide it. Because he would look at my leftover box and then he would just take my leftovers. He would just eat them. And he'd be like, well, I ate them. An older brother. Like, please, guys, growing up with an older brother, like, really just prepares you. I think it prepares you for, like, a lot of independence. Because you really are just, like, really just trying to fend for yourself. Just trying to survive. Truly, truly. So, I am grateful that I am chill vibes with these leftover boxes. These leftover boxes are going in my fridge, and I don't have to worry about my brother waking up earlier than me, coming in the fridge and taking all the mac and cheese. I'm at peace. This is what adulthood is about. This is adulting. Okay, is this all that I want? I've got some baked chicken, yams, cornbread, mac and cheese, and some stuffing. You know what? Let me get a little bit more stuffing in there. Let me get some more stuffing, because I really, really, really love stuffing. Like, truly. All right, that looks like a nice hearty plate. And then, of course, I'm going to have some salad. So, I don't want to do too much. And let's microwave this up. I definitely think I'm probably going to get some more leftovers when I go to my grandma's, but we'll see what I'll get. We'll see. Too late for second chances. Too late to go back to sleep. I know how. Defying gravity. As the sun is literally gone, I've been doing this all day. It's about to be 5 o'clock. But I finished, and I can finally send this to my mother. I made it in Canva just because I'm so extra, and like everything has to be aesthetically pleasing. So I made it in Canva, and I was able to add the links. I have no clue how I'm sending this to my mother, but like the fact that it's just like in Canva like this, maybe I'll do the extra work and I'll actually just take a screenshot and insert something here. My Pinterest board, I've kind of looked at everything, seen the vibes, and these are the things that I put on my list. This doesn't mean like I'm expecting to get all of this. I really like, the main thing is this shark flex style. Like, I just want this shark flex style hair thingy. and the Road Barrier set. Like, those are my two, like, biggest of bigs. Like, those are my two, like, roll cross my fingers. Okay, so, like I said, I put the Shark Flex Style. You guys know this. I put the 𝐻𝐳𝐬𝐢𝐴 ankle socks. You guys know this. I put the Road Barrier set. You guys also know this. I put the Road Fall Duo in Toasted Teddy and Espresso. You guys know this. Now, the additions, I added the Lush Sticky Dates body wash because I've been wanting to try that body wash. But it's just, like, in such a small bottle that, like, I can't bring myself to buy it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. So it's, like, great gift idea. Lush also has great gift ideas. If you guys are thinking, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to turn this into, like, a gift idea video, but sure, you can take some ideas. And then I added, like, 3 things from this website called, let me close these freaking tabs because I really hate having multiple tabs. I added a bunch of things from this brand called Heaven Mayhem. I've seen them a couple times on Instagram and just, like, never really looked at them, but I feel like if you are, like, in your, like, I feel like this is perfect for, like, the era of life that I'm in, where I'm really into, like, my gold jewelry, really into accessorizing, really into just, like, very chic vibes. And I feel like this is, like, perfect. Like, they have really chic, nice jewelry, but it's also not, like, crazy high prices. Like, with their Black Friday sale right now, like, some of their earrings are $59, $63, $70. So that to me is, like, better than at least, like, 100 something. So I added these knot earrings, which I've seen so much on, like, Pinterest and stuff like that. They're just so pretty, so stunning. And I'm big on earrings because when my hair is not straight, especially in the winter, when my hair is not straight, it's normally slicked back like this. I slick it back in a bun. And the biggest part to me about pulling together a slick back bun is making sure you have nice, chunky, cute earrings to kind of pull that femininity back into the style. So I'm big on my earrings. Gold earrings to be specific. So I put those. And then I put another set of earrings from them. These are the Bunch gold earrings, and these are, like, bigger. I thought these would look so nice for, like, a night out, kind of, like, dressier vibes. Like, the other ones would be more everyday, and these are more, like, dressy because they're just, like, chunky. They just look so cute and so chic. Okay, and then the last thing that I put from this same website, this is so cute. Like, so cute. So I didn't understand what it was at first, but basically it just, like, looks like this book, right? And says the book of really good things. And I was like, okay, is this just a coffee table book? No, bestie. It's a freaking jewelry box. I don't think it's gonna look at that. It's a freaking jewelry box. Now, I already have a jewelry box, but the way that I'm picturing, so it's like, oh, like this, imagine this on, like, your dresser, like, and it's just, like, it's so much more chic than, like, a regular jewelry box. It's just so chic. Like, look at this, like, on people's, like, coffee tables, like, all that. Like, it looks like a coffee table book, but it's not. It's a jewelry box. And and the red is just a stunning red. It's so perfect. It's so nice. I love this. Like, and I feel like this goes with, so with the style of my bedroom that it is now, is not the style that I want to keep. I've definitely outgrown majority of the decor in this bedroom. I've kind of outgrown this whole, like, white furniture, light wood. I feel like the next apartment I go to, I'm really gonna lean into, like, dark woods, and I don't know, just, like, switch it up a little bit, because this every time I enter it just feels very college dorm room, which is fine because I'm still in college, but by the time I move out, I would no longer be in college, so it just makes sense to, like, transition. And this, imagining this on, like, a dark wood dresser, like a dark deep wood dresser, and then you just have, like, the red, you just have, like, they put it on a cream dresser, but I'm imagining mine on a dark wood dresser with some gold scattered. Stunning. So I added that. And then last 2 things. Okay, so I added the 𝐿𝐲 hair perfume. I've never tried anything from 𝐿𝐲, but I just think their products look so cute. And also a hair perfume I feel like is so good, especially for when my hair is silk pressed, because if you know, you know, when you start silk pressing your hair, and I add a good amount of heat to my hair and it's pumped up to like 400 degrees, so my hair smells like smoke. Like if you see me in public and like my silk press is done, my hair smells like smoke. And I feel like hair perfume is going to be very beneficial to counteract my hair smelling like smoke, especially when I get my sew-in. Like I just don't know, like I don't want to be walking around like smelling like smoke anymore. And then the last thing I added was French candles. I have a French candle burning right now. Okay, it's gonna take forever to zoom, but just know that that candle over there, it's French, and that's the Ashley Tisdale brand. And it's also the same brand of like the body mist, the roller oils, and all of that I use. I love their fragrances because they're so light and airy, and they're very like wellness focused. Like I feel like their candles are just so like therapeutic that it's like every time I burn them I just feel calm and I just feel relaxed, and it just feels so like cozy vibes. So realistically, any scent in the French candles I was vibing with, or just any candles in general from Target, as long as they don't smell like cinnamon toast crunch, pumpkin butter. Like no, I'm very much like an airy, gourmand, like fresh candle, that type vibe. And that's my wish list. That's my wish list. I'm very proud of this wish list. I think she's really cute. I'll have to send this out to like every single one of my family members. So yeah, my camera's on 1, but I'm gonna send this to my mom now, and then honestly I'm probably gonna do some online shopping, or like online window shopping, just to see if there's anything I super want this Black Friday. If there's any real good deals, I'm gonna check NAKD, I'm gonna check Aritzia, maybe Meshki, Abercrombie. Like those are like the main places I've been shopping lately, and just see what's kicking. I'm not gonna try to, like, my attempt is not to go crazy. Like my attempt is just to see like if there's something that's really piquing my interest and it is on sale, then this would be the moment. Because I know NAKD is having like 40% off right now, and I do think I had my eye on some scarves that they have. So yeah, I'm gonna send this to my mom, and then I'm gonna do that, and then honestly maybe I'll start some homework.